Good afternoon, everybody.
Hi, Al.
I just want to tell you something. I've been on tour for about 5 years. I just got back from Las Vegas where I was entertaining Bellagio. I had about 1,500 to 2,000 people in every one of my shows. They paid me really big. And today I find myself in the back of a fitness place speaking for the Rotary Club. I think I've reached the pinnacle of my comedy career. Good to see that y'all do let the follically challenged in here too. I appreciate that. I really do. I was trying to get here earlier today, and I said I was on a rush. I just live in Troutman, but I always have fun stuff happen. People want to know how do you write your comedy. If you follow me around for a day, you'll know why. On my way here today, get off the exit right here on Broad Street. Guess what's lit up behind me? One of the Statesville police officers. Yeah, so I'm in there in the car in a good mood, laughing, cutting up, thinking I will talk my way out of this. One thing I found out real quickly about your Statesville police officers, they have no personality whatsoever. Yeah, he asked me for my license and registration. I'm talking a mile a minute, thinking I can talk my way out of this. He looks out for a minute, he looks down the car and goes, "Mr. Yance, why were you going so fast?" I said, "Because I didn't see you, duh." Don't say that. Evidently cost $155 to say that. And evidently, if you're in a good mood driving your car in states where you're intoxicated, so we all getting ready for lunch. Believe it or not, I'm standing on the side of the exit down here doing sobriety aerobics. That worked out great. Been a little depressed. I'm on a new diet. It's called Slim Chance. Tried those other diets before that shake diet. I get a shake in the morning, shake at lunch. About 3 o'clock, I'm shaking from low blood sugar. That don't work out real good. Been having fun traveling around. I just did. Let me ask you a question. This is the one I always like to say. I've done 2 Comedy Central specials in the last year. How many people have actually seen me on Comedy Central? Raise your hand. One person. Now I know I'm speaking at the Rotary. Going right downhill from there. People ask me so often, said, "How did you get into comedy?" I'm actually originally from Winston-Salem, right outside Winston-Salem, a little town called Tobacconville. And of course, if you're from there, it's pronounced Backerville. Yep, and I was raised in a Southern Baptist home, which can be comedy within itself. And I knew I was going to have to develop a sense of humor earlier, because when they would take me to Sunday school and they would sing "Jesus Loves the Little Children," they would make me sit it out. Thank you for laughing, sir. That wasn't really a joke. That I had an older brother and older sister at home that would pick on me all the time, you know, tell me I was adopted. Make me just depressed. I go cry to my mom. I said, Mama, Julio Lolita said I was adopted." Try out some new stuff, see if y'all paying attention. And I really have a good time with what I do. Because like I said, I've been on this new diet. I was doing a show in Miami not too long ago, and I realized I've lost 50 pounds. Everybody clapped for me. I did real good. I was working out a lot, and I was working out all the time, but I knew that was when I was going to lose some weight, because I was laying on the beach down in Miami, and the people from Greenpeace picked me up and tried to roll me back in the water. And it didn't feel really good. Yeah. And I got ready to do the show, my show not long ago, and every time they make me do a show, they make me lose weight, because you add weight to you on television. So they gave me this trainer, and I'm working out with this trainer, true story, and I've lost about 50 pounds, and I'm feeling pretty good about myself. I'm lifting weights and everything. So they had me at the Y out there in Vegas. They got that indoor track. I don't know if they have one here in town, but they got the indoor track. So I got my little biker shorts on and my little shirt, and I'm feeling good. But my trainer told me, he said, "Al, when you run, I want you to put 2 tennis balls in your hands, and I want you to squeeze them as you're running." And I got to where I could run 3.5 miles pretty quickly, you know. So I'm in there working real hard, running around that track, my little biker shorts, sweating like crazy. My arms got tired. So I didn't have nothing to do with them tennis balls, so I just dropped them down in front of them biker shorts and just kept running. This lady come out of the thing, she started running beside me and kept looking down. I was embarrassed. I was turning. She finally said, "What is that?" I said, "It's tennis balls." She said, "I bet that hurts like crazy. I had tennis elbow." Some of them I just write into and entertain myself. It's true. When I quit dieting, I figured I got a 32-inch waist. I just covered up with fat so I don't scratch it. You got to take care of something like that. But I am here from Midtown, and I tour all over the place, and I enjoy doing comedy. Been doing it again for almost 30 years. I am retired now. I still do a lot. I get to pick the shows that I want to do, and I have fun. And not too long ago, I was here in town, and I was driving my car through Mooresville, right? In Mooresville, I was fussing about the traffic. It's always there, and I'm frustrated. And I'm thinking to myself, why am I frustrated? And I'm at a stoplight right there at 150 and Williamson Road, right? And I'm driving my car and I'm paying attention frustrated, which we should not be frustrated. We all got something to be happy about, right? So I reared into the car in front of me. Right there, and I'm thinking, oh gosh. So I tried to practice what I preach. I just started laughing. I just started laughing and thinking it's the best thing to do. And while I'm laughing, the car door in front of me opens up. And I'm not kidding y'all, a dwarf slid off the seat. And I continued to laugh, and evidently that's not the politically correct thing to do. And the more he looked at me, the more I continued to laugh, so I'm not trying to make, so he walks to the back of his car, he looks at his car, he looks at me, and I'm laughing like crazy. He finally comes up to my car door, and I roll down the window, look down, he looks up at me, and he goes, I hope you know I'm not happy. I said, which one of them are you? Thank y'all for that sudden burst of silence. I really appreciate it. I'm used to performing no response. I'm married. So anyway, we'll keep moving. Thank you all. I appreciate it. I just recently got remarried. It took me 3 to find the right one. I've been married for about a year now. I'm enjoying being married to Jen. We have a good time. We own the bar downtown. I know you ladies can't believe that as good looking, as happy as I am, that I did have the divorce. Well, me and my last wife had religious differences. Yeah, I was Baptist and she was Satan. And then I did that dating thing for a while. I couldn't handle that. I dated this one girl, and I'm not going to talk bad about her or anything. Somebody might know her. I won't mention her name, but her initials are Lisa Green. We dated for a while. I came in one time off the road, and I've been working like crazy on the road. And I came in, and she goes, Al, we're going to go on a budget. I said, what do I got to do? She said, you're going to stop drinking beer. And I said, stop drinking beer. I said, I tour 2 weeks out of the month, and I'm home 2 weeks. And she interrupted me. She said, we're trying to save some money. And I thought to be a good boyfriend or whatever you're supposed to, right? Right? I love when you point at someone in the audience, automatically go. It's like, I was talking to you, ma'am. Do I have like a lazy eye or something? Don't laugh. I used to date a girl that had a lazy eye. Found out she's seeing somebody on the side. I'm just kidding. What's your name, ma'am? What is it?
Kristen.
Kristen. I'm just not going to pick up. May I call you Kristen? What time should I call you? I'm just kidding, Kristen. But to be a good boyfriend, you know what I did? I said I'd go on Kristen. I said, oh, okay, whatever. I'll try my budget. Next day, Kristen, she went to that devil store y'all got called CVS drugstore. She was on that aisle forever. Come home with $56 worth of hair and makeup products. Yeah. So I looked right at her and I said, Lisa, you want me to go on a budget and save some money? You're going to spend $56 on hair and makeup? She turned right around. She said, Al, that's so I can look good for you. I said, what did you think the beer was for? So, we didn't take much longer after that. But I'll have fun too. And I'm thinking about this year, I'm going to do a little tour, just a small tour this year, and I'm going to start doing some magic too. And the reason why is my sister moved out to Vegas when I was working out there. When I found out how much money she was getting for doing tricks, I thought I'd start doing some magic. After that joke she told me, y'all are doing me. But you know what I did while I came in the room? I didn't want to embarrass anybody, but I possess something now called mental I got ESPN. What I did while y'all weren't paying attention, I wrote down a few predictions entitled of this. They're good looking, Todd, but they ain't real smart. Okay, what I'd like to do, I don't want to embarrass anyone. I'm going to use you, Kristen, because I called on you earlier. Kristen, I'd like you to do me a favor. I want you to name any number, concentrate on any number, don't say it out loud yet, any number between 1 and 1. I tell you what, I'm feeling too. I want you to concentrate on any number between 1 and 1,000, okay? Are you ready, Kristen? I want you to concentrate on that number. Pretty sure. Kristen, is that number 72?
No.
Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Let's move forward. What's your name right here, sir? Saul. Do me a favor, Saul. Think of any four-legged animal. What's his name? Sloan. Saul. That's what I thought. I'm just kidding. Sloan. Any four-legged animal in the entire world. Any four-legged. Tell me what it is. I got it right here. Any four-legged animal. Go ahead. A what? Horse. Right on the money. Thank you very much. There you go. I'm good at this. What's your name right beside Kristen?
Roberta.
Roberta. That's a beautiful name. Roberta, do you like movies?
Sure.
And who's your favorite actor? I got it right here.
Let's
That's the guys in the movie.
say Al Pacino.
There it is. Thank you very much. Not in a hurry. They want to go back to work. You got to hurry here. Now, let me ask you. Lady back here fanning herself.
Yeah.
I'm so hot, I'm driving you crazy. Try to control yourself, ma'am. I'd like to have a moment of clarity, you know, because a lot of people stare at me, especially women, thinking I'll get their floor squeaky clean. That's not who I am, okay? Move past that. She's like, she got no time during my thing up here, Mom, we'll go deal or no deal either. I'm just kidding. Do me a favor, you grocery shop.
No.
You don't? Never. Thanks a lot. I wrote the right one. How about the one that keeps getting abandoned? What's your name, ma'am?
Carmen.
Carmen, do you grocery shop?
Yeah.
And your favorite grocery store is?
Harris Teeter.
Harris Teeter. Perfect. I want you to do me a favor. Stay where you're at, Carmen, but I want you in your mind, physically physically in your mind, whatever. Go to, act like you're at Harris Teeter, okay? Walk down the first aisle of the grocery store. Harris Teeter, think about it. First aisle, select any item and tell me what that item is.
Dressing.
Okay, Carmen, let's walk down the second aisle. The second aisle. Go down the second aisle of the grocery store. Come in, pick up any item and tell me what it is.
Okay. Marcella wine.
Perfect. Marcella wine. And the cost of Marcella wine would be
$3.99.
right on the money, Carmen. Thank you. Do this whole stupid little routine for this, and I teach this in my motivational programs, guys. As adults, we need to learn to be happy. Everybody say be happy.
Yeah.
Would I get called on all over the country, and I've been fortunate enough to speak to small companies and large corporations. I'm now working with Duke Power to teach their people to learn to be happy. We do things in life every single day. The reason I've been so successful in my career is this is me 24/7. I enjoy what I do. However, Carmen, when I went to Harris Teeter, what amazes me is how many registers do they have available in there? 20. How many will be open? 2. Never fails when my wife calls me to ask me to pick up a few things. I get a few items. Everybody else has got this huge basket full, right? I finally get up there and I'm trying to practice what I preach again and be smile and be happy when I'm quite frustrated. That little 16-year-old girl's doing the best job she can scanning each item. But guess what happened? When I got up there, Carmen, one of these had fallen off one of the items. She made a mistake of going, do you remember how much it cost? I said, yes, I do. I believe it was thin line, thicker line, thick line, thin line, thin line, thin line, thin line, thin line. That's funny. I don't care what you do. How many people go get their teeth cleaned every 6 months or when you're supposed to? We do it right. Why not have fun with it? Do this. It works every time. You know if your appointment's at 10:30, wait till 10:35 or 10:40, right? Sit in your car, go in just a few minutes late. Right before you walk through the door, eat 5 Oreo cookies. Don't chew up the last one. I walk there and go, can I get a teeth clean? I'll make that girl earn that $80. You know what I'm saying? One that I did not too long ago when I got married to Jen, she was like all pushing me, Al, you need to go to the doctor, you need to go to the doctor. And I believe it, just what you'll read on my brochures, whatnot. I believe happy people are healthy people, productive people, successful people. I'm happy, I'm healthy, I feel great. But my wife was convinced that I needed to go to the doctor for a checkup. I figure as a 52-year-old kid, I'm going to have a good time. So I'm sitting out there like a little boy giggling, right? This lady comes out very polite. She says, Mr. Youngs, can you step back? I said, yes, ma'am. I followed her down the hallway. She sit me in a room. She said, well, I need you to strip down to your boxers or your underwear, and I'm going to need you to fill up this little cup for me, can you? I said, yes, ma'am. She left the room. I was giggling to myself. I stripped down. I had a bottle of apple juice in my pocket. I filled that thing as full as I possibly could get. When she opened the door, I was telling her, going, she said, what's wrong, Mr. Youngs? I said, look how cloudy that is. And she said, do you know what it is? I said, well, I'll run it through again. I know one thing, she was the one need to see the doctor when I lived. Guys, I hope you had fun with me here tonight. I am retired now, living in the big city of Troutman. Nowhere in the world did I decide I wanted to be in Troutman, North Carolina. However, Jen and I wanted to retire and do something fun, and so we opened a sports bar. Now we work really hard for nothing. However, we do have some great people like Bill Grater and some other people. Now, he does bring his wife and friends with him, which we like a lot better than him. And but we live right there. I'd love for you guys to come enjoy it sometimes. And believe me, I'm constantly entertaining while I'm there as part of what I wanted to do. I'm always going to entertain. One thing I will leave with you guys, I work with a lot of people that are just like you, that are humor impaired. And I've had the opportunity to speak for major corporations around the country, and I'm very excited and proud of what I get to do. I'm very passionate about teaching people to be successful in their life, and I think the best way to maintain a positive attitude is through a great sense of humor. Anything that we deal with in life has a funny side to it. Just like not too long ago, I was at this nice restaurant, and I was having dinner, and then I had some iced tea to drink, and you know what happens when you drink tea? It is a diuretic, you know? So I walked in the hallway, and I saw this sign, and I was confused. It said, "For bathroom, use stairs." So I stood there for a few minutes, and I walked down one flight of steps, and I saw this, "Caution, slippery when wet." The other day I was speaking somewhere, and I don't know who does this. Y'all are all management and business. I want to know who creates these signs. Who does this? Because I had an event I did not too long ago, and we had a great time. We all laughed. We had a good time. I went outside and found a ticket on my car, right where the sign plainly said, "Fine for parking." He didn't go for it either. The judge did. Got to use this one. I don't happen to be Catholic, but I go to church bazaars with my wife. We went to a Catholic church bazaar. I saw this sign, true story. It said, "Shoplifters will be prosecuted, sisters are blessed." I share this one at the library, public library in Troutman. I'm not kidding. On there it said, "Psychic meeting Monday at 8 p.m. I was thinking, if they're psychic, do they really need a sign? This is the best part. I came back 2 days later. This was stapled over the top of it. "Meeting canceled due to unforeseen circumstances." I'm just reading them back to you. I'm in Philadelphia, in the backseat of a car. I saw this. You want to know what comedy? It's all around you. Just look around. Somebody had spent an immense amount of money to print this on the side of a huge skyscraper. Are you illiterate? Call 1-800. How many people fly on an airplane? How many people automatically know how to put on a seatbelt? You ever notice how compelled they are to show you how to do that? Then they make that famous announcement. "Today we will be flying at 33,000 feet. In case of emergency, your seat may be used as a flotation device." And guys, I love Rotary. Y'all seem like happy people, and I hate to be the one to tell you, but when we hit the water from 30,000 feet, we are the floating device. Just keep that in mind. And if you survive, don't survive, and I do, I may grab you a paddle. Don't be mad. How many people flew a U.S. Air before? This week. Well, they took this sign off less than 3 years ago. This was on the back of every U.S. Air seat. And you probably never read it the way I do. But I'm just going to read it to you exactly how it was on the back of the seat. If you do not read, speak, comprehend, or read English, please notify your flight attendant immediately. Yeah, there you go. I was very fortunate to move into a nice neighborhood where they use public funds to create these signs. I know you probably live in a nice neighborhood, and I'm praying that they don't have this sign in your neighborhood because it bothers me every day when I pull in. Slow children at play. Isn't that terrible, man? You know what? They never quit picking on them because they grow up. See this one. Slow men work. One more, then I'm going to quit here. I love our automated society. We have a thing called an ATM machine, which your kids believe is magic. You stick a card in the wall and it punches out money. Several years after they created it, what do we get? A drive-through, ATM drive-through. What I enjoy about my ATM drive-through, if you drive through, you notice that half of it is done in Braille. Is there a surplus of blind people driving around Statesville? I don't know. I guess that dog sitting beside them going, woo, 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 so I said I wasn't going to do this, but I got to do this one. If you drive our nation's highways, you'll see this one. Wendy's, McDonald's, Taco Bell, gas. That was about that order too, wasn't it? Saw this one in Louisiana, Balfour Cleaners. Drop your pants here and you will receive prompt protection. Little Johnny will be happy with that. Health and happiness would work out pretty good. How many people played golf at Fox Den? Anybody played golf at Fox Den? If you, at some point, this was in the men's bathroom there, and one of you probably saw this, never read it again like I did. Any persons except players collected golf balls on this court will have their balls removed. If this sign is underwater, the road is closed. Yeah, you laughing, but he's an engineer. Somebody wrote this stuff, sir. That's what I'm getting. Look at this one. Caution: water on the road during rain. This one made me laugh. If you read it the way I did. I know they're trying to do everything at restaurants like myself to get people in, but I never thought they would do this. Kids eat free live clown every 2 days. Guys, I hope you had fun with me today. Remember in life to be happy, be excited. I'm going to leave a few of my brochures if you'd love to have me to speak at a Rotary or something, which we should get Bill Grater to work for the government because I'm here for nothing. So thanks a lot. I'm doing really good now. I'm so proud of myself. I understand budgets. You have a small corporation. Please call Jen or I. My wife is my agent, and we'll try to do anything I do. And believe it or not, I do a ton of children's entertainment. Love kids. I do motivational magic for children. I do a magic show through a comedy magic show that interacts with kids, teach them the importance of self-esteem and literacy through that. I speak in churches. If you're a Christian, I tell you, if you're happy you're a Christian, tell your face. Thank y'all again. Some of this is a little too sophisticated for y'all, I can understand. But I have several, and on the back, I have stuff, Approach Life with Humor, which is my #1 workshop that I do. It's about a 90-minute program. I do it with a little bit of interaction with them, so they write things down. It's fun, it's interactive, but I have 6 developmental domains that I'm actually speaking on. I'm very passionate about it. I've got a new book that'll be coming out called Approach Life with Humor. And thank y'all so much for having me today. I hope you had a little bit of laughter. Everybody say be happy.
Be happy.
Let me tell you one thing before I leave. Let me tell you one thing in life we got to do, guys. Set a standard in your life that you won't let yourself fall below. But we don't get disappointed every single day. And if you set that baseline standard of where to be happy, then nothing can happen. Because you know what, guys, gas prices are going to go up. Can we do anything about it? You know, things are going to happen in our life. We're disappointed. Our kids are going to do things, but you know what? If we look at it, our perception is reality. If we perceive things as a positive way and look at different things and understand that we all got to be happy and find that life is much better. Thanks, guys. Come by and see me. My name's Al.
Steve, since you're here local.